Hello and welcome. I hope you're doing well, but even if you're not, I understand. To quote Michael Scott from The Office, well, I'm going through a little bit of a rough patch, a whole year actually. So finally, the time has come. This godforsaken hell of a year is coming to an end, and we are happy, I guess. Because, humans are simple creatures. We believe in new year, new me. We plan things that are not in our control. We hope and we pray for better times and good times when we don't even know what is going to happen with us in the next hour. Honestly, I love that about us. I'm not sure if you watched my 2019 year-end video. If you have, well, I'm really embarrassed for myself. And if you haven't, good for you. Don't watch it, I guess. That video certainly did not age well. Aged like milk. In the terms of me achieving my goals or whatever, talking about how positive 2020 looks and how I'm planning to become the greatest person ever I have ever been. Just really everything about the video is total crap. Well, we all know how that went, don't we? I started this year normally, like traveling with my closest friends, having the best time ever, not a mask in sight, carefree as a child, basking in the nature's glory. So excited about all the new places I was going to visit this year. After all, it's my resolution. I was gonna fill up my passport pages or whatever. Then Miss Rona, that is the pandemic, caught us all off guard. Every day was just one big question mark. The world was in panic, looking at the graphs and death counts every hour. I know I was. This is it. This is how we end. Everyone agreed in sync. We were all just caged inside our houses counting our days on this planet. Okay, maybe not that dramatic, but you get the feeling, right? I, personally, wasn't taking it too well either. As somebody who has a bundle of excuses to get out of situations and stay home, I wasn't really liking the uncertainty of the situation. Also, try living with a sibling with zero personal space when you both have the worst attitudes. Spoiler alert, it's not good. Please. I started having big FOMO, like I could see no way out. I was literally watching my age and my life slipping right out of my hands like sand. Because I was scared about not being able to travel and getting too old to do all of that. Basically just traveling, which is supposedly my only goal in life. The only reason I was born on this planet. Okay, I'm joking. I also had to abandon my cute new YouTube channel as my laptop stopped working mid-lockdown. Thank you, Apple. So basically, all my hopes and dreams of ever becoming whatever I wanted to be, everything was crumbling right before my eyes, and this time it was not my fault. But still, I tagged myself a failure, which is basically the worst thing you can ever think about yourself. That's also when I realized my obsession with being productive all the time was very unhealthy. Every time I laid down to rest, which I did a lot, this guilt of not doing enough was eating me up. I was always worried about losing followers and, by not posting and decreasing likes and engagements, and nothing was going right, just failure girl doing failure things. At one point, I even found myself looking for love and thought I was finally ready for, something. But let's just say I was clowning myself, and currently I am pushed back miles away from the mere idea of being with someone right now. So there's that. But enough of this sad shit, as if my problems even matter. So let's just jump to the little things, good things that made this sickening year bearable. Taylor Swift released not one but two marvelous albums, Folklore and Evermore. Bold of you to assume I won't mention her as one of the best things that happened this year. Come on, she did give us some wonderful magical music and brightened a lot of my days. So thank you, Taylor. Speaking of music, I did start playing ukulele for strictly personal use, but sometimes to harass my Snapchat and my family with my singing. Like those simple moments of just me being intertwined with those four strings brought so much joy in my life that I had to mention this. I also started getting more and more creative with my camera, which is very evident from my Instagram feed. And once my laptop resurrected, I used the hell out of my YouTube channel. I became super active on social media platforms, like each one of them, thinking this is gonna cure me or something. Every day I see hundreds of comments and DMs and feedbacks, 99% of which is positive. That really makes me so happy and so grateful. But I hate the fact that it's ruined by one single mean comment. I am so fragile still in this matter. I mean, I still need to work on that part where I care a little too much about other people's opinions of me. I also got out of my little zone of comfort and befriended some new people from new places who shall remain nameless. And so making me happy during the time and making me realize that strangers don't bite. Well, not all of them. Strangers are still scary. Also, it's a little surprising coming from me because I generally love being on my own, but I'm terribly missing my friends, the few ones I have, and also my parents. And I'm really short and it's not physically possible for me, but I want to give them the biggest hug ever. Okay, maybe I won't. I'm kind of awkward like that, not a hug person, but you get the feeling. Okay, and this one is a little embarrassing, but I don't care. I'm also pretty thankful to all the tarot card readers on YouTube and Twitter who got me through few of my hard and negative months and made me embrace my spirituality, because I know this topic is very subjective. I don't know if the crystals are working or not, or the 1111s or repeating numbers mean something or not, or my angels are protecting me or not, but I like to think that they are because it's very comforting. So yeah, this year was whatever. But what about 2021? Okay, for the first time ever in my conscious pretentious life, I don't have any goals or resolutions for next year, because I don't know guys, one thing 2020 has taught me is that you never know what's gonna happen, so just don't think too much. So yep, no goals, just vibes. But am I still gonna watch 20 videos of my astrological predictions for next year? Absolutely. Just like this year, I'm probably gonna spend it watching K-dramas, scrolling through Twitter, listening to Taylor Swift, clicking photos for Instagram, making YouTube videos, journaling my feelings, romanticizing fictional characters, annoying my cat, doing skincare, taking naps, making horrible ukulele covers, liking pictures of beautiful places that I'm going to visit one day, buying crystals off of Amazon in hopes of some mental clarity, sometimes crying because life is too hard, but also giggling the next minute on some funny tweet, and most importantly, hoping all will be okay one day.